107 online. This video is to get you oriented with MyLab Math, the software that we'll be using to access the textbook, complete homework, and access integrated review materials. There are also lots of other great resources in there that I'm going to show you. So first, I'm in our Moodle site right now, and I have scrolled down to the first week of the class where there is a link to a handout, MyLab Math student registration handout with this code on it. So if you open that up, so I'll make this big. You start by clicking this link to enroll in the class, and then you should either, if you've used MyLab before, you may have an account and you can just sign into your account. And if you don't have an account, you can create one. So let's just see what happens when we do this. So I'm going to sign in using a student account so you can see what it looks like. And it gives you an option to register. So you either need an access code that you've purchased at the bookstore, or you can use a credit card or PayPal to buy access right now. This $130 one is for 24 months, 2 years, whereas the student access is for this other one that's only $80 is for 18 weeks. So you only need 18 weeks because a semester is 15 weeks long, so that one is the one I would recommend buying. If you're not prepared to do either of these options, whether you don't have an access code or you aren't prepared to purchase access right now, maybe you're waiting for financial aid to come through, you can click this link down here, get temporary access without payment for 14 days. So I suggest doing that right away. Sign up, even if it's with temporary access. Once you're ready to pay for full access, all of your work will seamlessly transfer to your paid access account. Okay, so now we are all set and we're going to go to my courses. And this is the course that you've signed up for, Math 107, College Algebra Online. We click on that. And we have the course home, which is a calendar and some current assignments. But I'm going to suggest that you use the assignments page as the main page that you work off of here. There are a lot of assignments listed. Okay, a lot. So many of them, and the first chunk of them are Math 003 assignments. These are if you're registered for Math 003, Math Studio Support, because you don't have the prerequisites for college algebra. These are the assignments that you'll need to work through to make sure that you are developing the skills you need in time for the lessons in college algebra. So I have them all open for the entire semester. The due dates, I'll just say December 18th because I want you to have access to them all semester. And they don't count as part of your grade in the class. They are just important for you to work through so that you'll have the skills when you need them for the college algebra portion of the class. Okay, so this first section is all Math 003 assignments. When you should, because I didn't use due dates, when you should do each one, you need to look at the online schedule by week. So if you go into our Moodle class, go up to the syllabus and other documents, click the online schedule by week, and this document shows you what assignments to do for Math 003 each week. So if you're not in Math 003, or you've already worked through the lessons you need to and you're ready to do your homework for the class, you scroll all the way past all of the Math 003 assignments till you get to this one, orientation. This is your first assignment for Math 107, College Algebra, orientation. And everything after that are lessons for the class. And they have due dates. Okay. So they are due on Tuesday each week. There's usually 3 of them due because you worked through 3 lessons. So that is where your homeworks are for each lesson. They're at the bottom. Okay, so they're at the bottom of your assignments page. And then at the top, again, these are review assignments that students registered for Math 003 should work through in order to be prepared for what we're going to do in the class, to make sure you have the skills necessary to do the coursework in college algebra. Now, these assignments are also available to everyone. So whether or not you're registered for Math 003, you can work through these prerequisite skill assignments if you want. But this is what you're meant to be working on during your Math 003 meeting times. You can work on these assignments. You can also work on course assignments, whatever you find most helpful. So that's it for MyLab Math. I will keep a grade book in here, but it is just for your homework. This will just show your homework grade in MyLab. Okay. To access the textbook, you click eText, click a chapter, and then just click a section that you want to read. Let's view the e-text. There's a video presentation for each section that you can watch. There's also the e-text. So it took us right to section 1.2. Study plan is another resource you can use to work on prerequisite skills. So there is in Moodle a document that walks you through, it's in course lesson packets. Oh, I guess it's not. There will be a document in here that walks you through how to use MyLab to review prerequisite skills, in addition to the assignments that I've created in MyLab. You can use this study plan. The video and resource library is very cool. So if you open this up and say you're working on chapter 1 and you're like, I just don't get it, I need to see some other stuff. Let's say 1.2, select all, and let's find what they've got to help me understand. They have some animations you can watch. They have a test prep video, some test prep videos, video talks, PowerPoints, the textbook, and a module that you can work through. So lots of resources here. All right, so that is MyLab. Again, reach out if you have any questions, and let's have a great semester.